Dear friends, let's talk about another problem in this series. In this particular problem, we look into arrays and initialization of arrays. When you look into this code, you will see that we have an array declaration as well as the definition. We are assigning a value 1, 2, 3, and we are declaring an array of size 5, and you want to display the value. So just pause the video and try to look into the answer. Once you arrive at the answer, you can resume the video. So the important thing in this particular video is for you to understand the dimension, right? So we are looking into an array of 5 integers, right? And then we would like to display or print the array slot 4. Technically it is slot number 4, right? Because this is 4, because even though we say the third element, it is starting with the index 0. So we have to understand what could be the answer. This is a slightly simpler problem, okay? But I have created this video just to make sure that you understand array initialization. You can see that here I have not fully initialized, okay? I have not fully initialized an array. So I have initialized the index position 0, 1 and 2 with the values, okay? What about the other two slots? The slot number, third and fourth, or position 4th and 5th, right? Will it be a garbage or will it be some other value, right? And that is what is the part of this particular video discussion. I will run this code and try to verify your answers. I will add few more details about array initialization in this slide. All right, so let's watch out. We'll go into the lab now. Okay. All right, so we are in problem number 7. So we are problem 7.c. So this is the code. When you compile this code, compilation is successful. We will run the code. And when we run the code, we got the value as 0. Okay, so you can see on the left hand side, it's a 0. Any guesswork or any idea why it is 0? It is 0 because we have done an initialization braces. Even though we have not explicitly initialized the other array indices, right, values. If you have a bracket like this, and if you omit initialization of the remaining indices values, then it will always default to a value of 0 or null, okay? So I think that's the idea here. I put a \n just to make sure that the code and the output is more readable. More than the code, the output is more readable, right? So new line, so we are getting a value 0 here. Suppose we modify it further. Suppose I say I don't want this and I simply want to do this, right? So now I put an empty area here, right? Remember, it's an empty area. So what could be the value for this empty area? I think the empty area still will show that, even though we have not initialized anything, this bracket says that we have initialized everything, okay, to 0. So all the 5 elements here will be 0. So if we take slot ID, say index 1 or index 3, we'll compile this code. You will see that, yes, it's all 0. I think. So I think that's the summary here, right? This is very different than if you don't have it, right? So let's take this example. So if you have just an array and you want to print it, you know that you have uninitialized, you have not initialized it, okay? So if you don't initialize it, when you compile this code, there can be a lot of possibilities, okay? You can get very different answers. So even though you get the index one of these as 0, don't assume that it is really a 0 value, because it's a kind of a garbage for you, right? Okay. If you really want to ascertain, so a lot of variations are possible in this exercise. If you really want to ascertain that these values are 0 without explicitly initializing with braces, right? If it is a global variable, right? I repeat, if it's a global variable, yeah, it is always initialized, right? Global variables are always initialized if you don't explicitly initialize it. So it's initialized to 0 at this point. So when you compile this, you make it as a global variable, we got 0. Okay. So remember that basically, if the variables are not global variables, like in this example, they are there in the stack actually, correct? If they are in the stack, they are automatic variables, automatic created and destroyed, and then the values are always uninitialized or garbage unless you initialize it yourself. Okay, so this slightly small simple problem for you to understand little bit about initialization of elements or initialization of array elements, partial initialization. Okay, that's it for this video. So I will see you in another video soon.